Hey, how's it going? This is Mr. Hernandez, and I'm going to be taking you through this patterns activity. But before we do that, I just wanted to, take the time to summarize what Unit 1 was all about, because we are actually officially in Unit 2. This is the first activity we are doing for Unit 2. Now, in Unit 1, in the first unit, we were looking at patterns of data, using tables, scatter plots, and we're basically creating lines of best fit to describe the trends and patterns. And then we also were using how strong our line of best fit was. Do you remember what that was called to say how strong your line of best fit was? Well, that would be called the correlation coefficient. And then basically talking about trends, patterns, and so predicting the outcome for an unknown based on the line of best fit, what we do know. And so we're going to continue to do patterns right now. And I just wanted to kind of close the book on Unit 1 because we're officially in Unit 2. So right here, I want you to label a piece of paper, get out a notebook, and go ahead and title it with today's date. It's Sunday for me, but for you, it'll be probably the 28th or 29th. But put Unit 2 on the top left because we're now in Unit 2, and this is going to be actually called Intro to Patterns. And so what I want you to use this notebook for is to draw these shapes in the next page. And we're going to continue the pattern by drawing the next two figures in your notebook as well. So right here is pattern A. Go ahead and copy down pattern A, that word, and go ahead and draw in these figures. Figure 1, figure 2, figure 3, figure 4. And so now that you have those copied down in your notebook, we're going to draw figure 5. So go ahead and take a time to draw figure 5. So I'm basically going to look at what we have here. So right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. So I think when figure 5 comes, we're going to have 5 of these diagonals with the X. So let me draw 5 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it helps to have these squares here. Let's see. Okay, so 5 and then 1 in the middle. And then 5 going this way. And then 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 5 in our final direction. Okay. So figure 6 is going to probably have 6 now. So let's count 6. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With the square in the middle. Then going 6 this way. Okay, 6 and then 6 this way. And yeah, just pause the video if I'm getting ahead of you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. Now, the next thing I want you to do is write in somewhere on this page, I want you to, we're going to describe this pattern in words, okay? So, on the top right, we are going to describe the pattern. So I would say you start with a square in the middle. Okay, and then Then for each figure, you add that many squares on the diagonal for the x or something like that. So each figure has so the figure number, right? I think it was for figure 6, it would have 6 squares on the diagonal. So for each figure number, that number would be how many squares are in the diagonal. So with figure 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Figure 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Figure 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Figure 3, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do after that is we are going to basically complete a table. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. Let me see, copy. And let me paste here. Okay, so the way you copy this table down is for figure 1 right here, we're going to say how many squares are there all together. So figure 1 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares, so we're going to put 5 here. Okay, figure 2. How many squares does that have? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Figure 3 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Figure 4, let's see. I'm just going to basically, I think I found a shortcut here. Have you found the shortcut? I think we're just keeping, so there's this original shape here, except we added 1, 2, 3, 4 in the corners. I think that's the trick, 4. So we're going to add 4. What about for 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 in the middle, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I think that's the pattern, right? The pattern is adding 4. So you could leave a note right here to say from here to here you add 4, from here to here you add 4, from here to here you add 4. You could add 4 again, and without counting figure 6, if we add 4, there should be 25. So I wonder if there is 25 on figure 6. And we could actually continue this. We don't need to draw any more figures since we found the pattern. We could just add another 4 and another 4. Okay. So that's basically what you're going to do for this one, pattern B. You're going to, draw the next figures, figure 5 and 6 after. You're going to describe the pattern in words and complete the table. So go ahead and pause the video and do this one. Okay, here's pattern C. Pattern D. Make sure you pausing the video to complete these. Pattern E. Pattern F. Pattern G. And pattern H. Alright, so after you've done with all of these, we're going to be able to have a discussion about it.